fais-moi bisou. Fais-moi câlin, fais-moi câlin, fais-moi bisou. Embrasse-moi, embrasse-moi partout, au milieu du petit matin. Embrasse-moi, embrasse-moi partout, au milieu du petit matin. Fais-moi câlin, fais-moi câlin, fais-moi bisou. Fais-moi câlin, fais-moi câlin, fais-moi bisou. Embrasse-moi, embrasse-moi partout, au milieu du petit matin. Embrasse-moi, embrasse-moi partout, au milieu du petit matin. Je t'aime, je t'aime, je t'aime, je t'aime. Embrasse-moi, embrasse-moi partout, au milieu du petit matin. Embrasse-moi, embrasse-moi partout, au milieu du petit matin. Premier, empereur, embrasse-moi, embrasse-moi partout, au milieu du petit matin. Empereur premier, embrasse-moi, embrasse-moi partout, au milieu du petit matin. Fais-moi câlin, fais-moi câlin, fais-moi bisou. Fais-moi câlin, fais-moi câlin, fais-moi bisou. Fais-moi câlin, fais-moi bisou. I love you. Les belles femmes, Nyanga women. Women for Atlanta, Nyanga women.
Oh yes, the impression is great. A young Abbott did it again. I'm not surprised. He's a man of his word. He will deliver every single time. Mon ami personnel, membre des vétérans, le young Abbott le numéro 9, le turbo, le emeritus. Il délivre toujours. Donc aujourd'hui, ça ne devait pas être une surprise pour qui que ce soit. La fête est belle. Nous avons le Grand Sopier Production, Willy Miss Niger et toute la classe est dans la place. Et je suis votre humble ami Guillaume Moukeka, l'ancien maire d'Atlanta, celui qui est là et qui sera toujours là pour vous.
Well, Black and White is one of the best parties in US. I came here to support my friend Ayong Ebot. Every year we have Black and White. So Black and White is the best party in the US, and we're going to keep supporting the orphans as far as we live. Thank you.
It was nice. I got here kind of late, but it was still yeah.
It was a wonderful party, and I love the cause to help kids, underprivileged kids. I love the cause for this program. I wish him more blessings, more support to assist the underprivileged. That has always been our dream, and I thank God for Ayong for realizing that dream for his country and African continent especially, the African continent especially. So I just want to thank everybody who came here. It was a great event. I came all the way from Minnesota with my husband to support my cousin. So I am happy I came because I saw it myself and I had fun. The Zambizans were present and Petit Pays was present. There was a live band, live show. It was beautiful. Thank you, Black and White Party. It was the best party. I danced my head off. Thank you.
Oui, Black and White a été un succès comme d'habitude. Vraiment, Monsieur Ayong Ebot, mon fils préféré, c'est un dinosaure. Petit Pays, avec son orchestre des sans-visa, on fait le plein de la salle. Alors moi, en tant que membre d'accord de ressortissants du département de l'océan, j'ai représenté l'océan ce soir. Alors, c'était un succès. Merci, Monsieur Sopi.
Mes impressions sont vraiment émouvantes. Vraiment, ça fait des années que je n'ai pas assisté à la fête de Black and White Party. Je suis vraiment honoré, vraiment content d'être ici ce soir. Vraiment, la fête est belle. On sent bien, je suis content de revoir mon gars Petit Pays. Et vraiment, je remercie mon président Eno pour l'accueil qu'il m'a réservé ce soir. Force à toi, Eno. Vive le Black and White Party. Prochainement, j'y serai, je vais revenir fort. Senghor, tu m'as le fondé le pouvoir puissant.
Je vais d'abord dire merci. Merci d'abord à M. Eyon. Merci à M. Eyon qui a fait cette fête vraiment. Elle était merveilleuse, magnifique. Et nous sommes dans l'ambiance, nous sommes tellement contents.
Yeah, thank you so much for giving me this opportunity for expressing how I feel concerning this event. It has been a successful one this year, and we hope next year it will be greater. Thank you so much.
Okay. I'm Tanofo Ambrose, and we'll be here all night. I mean, you know, we appreciate everything that has taken place here, especially in respect to Young, who has created this organization to take care of the, you know, people that cannot need assistance, people that need help. And I know you have been doing well because this is not the first time. This is my third time coming here. And I know that this organization has existed for about 14 years and has always done well. I mean, you know, we appreciate him and we wish him all the best. We give him all the support to continue to do the best that he can do to take care of people that cannot take care of themselves. Thank you so much for the privilege. I want to thank Dr. Ayong Ebot. This was a great gala to help the orphans in Africa, especially Cameroon, and all the 10 regions. Ayong Ebot, every year he keeps doing it. Also want to thank Petit Pays. He came live with the band, extraordinary. He's a legend. But above all this is for the orphans. We thank everybody that came out today. This was an extraordinary party. So, thank you.
Once again, we made it great. We made it fantastic. Beautiful. We had a best night. We did it! Mr. Ayong Ebot, there is nobody like you. You're doing it, and we did it. Thank you for everybody that came. Thank you for the support. Thank you for supporting the orphan. We'll see you again next year or maybe in 2 years. Bye.
Very happy to be here. This is one of the best party you can always hope of. Ayong is the best. So next year we'll be here to support him. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Ok, la fête était très belle. Vraiment, on a eu un concert inédit avec Petit Pays. On s'est très bien amusé et tout ce que je peux dire à Ayong Ebot, c'est d'aller de l'avant. Merci.
Alors, je suis venu là parce que je sais que Petit Pays, c'est quelqu'un qui fait toujours des choses extraordinaires. Il a vraiment donné un show inédit. Petit Pays était le meilleur. C'est pour ça que quand Petit Pays quelque part, ça doit marcher. Alors, il est venu supporter le Black and White. C'est un événement fondé pour aider les orphelins au Cameroun et nous assistons. Voilà pourquoi je suis venu à cet événement. Et sachant que Petit Pays était là, c'était quelque chose de très bien. Merci.
Always good, always good. Soppy Pro, you know already. This is Black and White, and then every year we have this annual party to help orphans in Cameroon all over the world. It was great, it was perfect, it was wonderful with Petit Pays Chibod Afrique. And then after giving a big concert in Cameroon, Petit Pays took a big flight to come here in Atlanta to you know, participate in this big event. We're happy. It was magnifique. It was marvelous. It was everything. We're so happy to have PTP every year, and thank you very much, Soapy Pro, GPS and Atlanta and Ayon Ebot Mokokuri. Thank you.
Bonsoir à tous les orphelins. Je vous dis beaucoup de courage. Sachez que Atlanta, les États-Unis, nous sommes tous de cœur avec vous. We're all here with you, and we wish you all the best. We pray for you daily, and we really want you to succeed. This is why we're here, to support you and to be with you on a daily basis, being it with this association and any other association. So just know that we're here with you, and we hope that you succeed, and we pray that you send us many successful pictures and videos of you showing us your success. We're all in heart with you. God bless you, and God be with you always. God bless.
Yeah. Yes, even everybody. Okay. Yeah, pour moi, c'était le meilleur concert depuis 2023. Petit pays assuré comme il pouvait. Il a fait le meilleur de lui. Pour moi, j'apprécie le Black and White 2023. C'est le meilleur pour moi. Okay, thank you.
Oh my God, we have a fun evening. The party was good. Thanks to Dr. Ayon Ebot and family, and thanks for him thinking about the orphan kids. I'm so appreciative of what he's doing. God bless, and hope we continue to do this. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm ready right now. So, first of all, I want to thank Dr. Ayon Ebot. This was a great gala to help the orphans in Cameroon, all the 10 regions. You can see when he said he's looking to do 10,000 kids. It's a project that all of us, we always gathered every year to make sure we support him so he can achieve this goal. Any blessing, anything that anybody came out here to give to the orphans will go a long way. It's a blessing. When you are blessed, you have to bless others. Thank you.
The party was fabulous. It was awesome. The good thing about it is that even though we had a blast, this is also a blast for those orphan kids, most especially in Cameroon and around the world. So we thank Dr. Ayon Ebot for the wonderful job that he's doing, and we ask that the best is yet to come. Thank you so much. Have a good one. Bye.
Vraiment, le Black and White ce soir, c'était magnifique. Nous sommes vraiment très contents que cette fête soit aussi réussie qu'on aurait pensé. Ayon Ebot, Dr. Ayon Mokokuri, you are doing a fantastic job for our children, for our kids, our vulnerable population in Cameroon. Keep doing what you are doing. We'll be here to support you. Chief Fosano is here with the Fosano Foundation. We'll be here to support you forever. Partnership forever, man. Keep doing what you are doing. We are part of you, Ayon Ebot, with OKHF. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Voilà, tout d'abord, merci, merci pour cette occasion. Vraiment, la soirée était belle. Vous savez, au KIF, c'est à toujours représenter la communauté camerounaise à Atlanta. Non seulement ça, il a toujours fait ce qu'il faut pour le Cameroun et les enfants du Cameroun. Donc la soirée a été très belle. Nous disons toujours merci à tous ceux qui ont pu faire ça ce soir, et on se prend rendez-vous pour l'année prochaine. Mais en tous les cas, c'est que ce qu'on fait aujourd'hui là, c'est pour les enfants du Cameroun. Donc, les enfants qui sont au Cameroun, depuis this privileged child who are in Cameroon, we are doing this for them. Donc ce soir, on a répondu présent pour notre frère et notre ami Ayon Ebot. Et on te dit merci. On dit toujours que bon, il faut que des années qui suivent, que la soirée soit tuée comme ça, pour que le Cameroun ou bien le monde soit un monde vraiment à vivre. Donc pour le meilleur du monde. It's all for the good of the deeds, okay? We thank you and thank everything. Thank you.
10 years after OKF have improved and have go beyond everything and help all the kids all over Africa. I personally say thank to Ayon Ebot for all the hard work, for the whole crew. We thank you for the bottom of our heart. Keep going, and we
thank you for everything you're doing for the kids in Africa. Thank you.
Well, anyway, this night was a very great night. Petit Pays impressed me so much that I lack words to express myself. He made me so happy. He has been singing for 3 hours. I'm so happy with him. First of all, I want to be very clear. I think the night has been a very successful night, considering everything went as planned. Petit Pays performed nicely, and you know, Mukukuri and the organization, they did what they had intentionally planned to do. So I want to say graciously that it was a successful night, and everything, as I will say, was in the hands of God. I want to thank them for what they have been doing, and I hope that in the future we'll continue to do greater things and inspire new talents. Thank you. Well, this OKHF is another edition that was very glamorous. The party was sparse with a lot of beautiful ladies, juicy, succulent. We want to thank Ayon Ebot for his marvelous job, and we need more of OKHF and Black and White Party in Atlanta. Thank you.
Buonasera a tutti, veramente devo parlare in italiano. Ayon Ebot era una bellissima festa, ci siamo divertiti bellissimo. Congratulations à te Ayon Ebot, on se voit l'année prochaine. Au revoir.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am very proud today. When I came here today and I heard of the 10,000 orphans to be sponsored by OKIF in Africa by the year 2035. I think I heard we're 2035. That is a tall order. 10,000 orphans. That is why I'm here. And so far they have done 100 orphans in Cameroon to begin that process of 10,000 orphans. I have an announcement. Okay, you will hear from me, Dr. Tangcho, soon about the 10,000 mission. That is a tall order, and I'm very proud of that mission. And I will do my utmost to support that. That is why I'm here, and I encourage you guys to keep doing what you're doing. So proud of you.
So I am really glad that this is getting bigger and stronger by the year, and we are here to support this orphans any way that we can. So the 10,000 kids project is on the way, and we are here to support any way we can. So go to the team, good job, and we're here to support. Thank you.
So I think that when you take a challenge, you got to work towards making it successful. And I think Ayon has done that, right? So 10 years later, he's still doing what he does best, which is impacting lives of children and making their lives better than what it was the day before. So I would say that to Ayon and his team, great job, and continue impacting lives, because it only takes one child to make a difference in the entire family's life. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Ayon Ebot, for all you're doing for the orphan children in Africa. For those of you who couldn't make it this year, please join us next year. Let's party for a good cause, for education of the children in Africa. Thank you very much.
First of all, thank you so much, Mr. Sope, for having me here this evening. First of all, I would like to appreciate the opportunity to say a word or two, on this occasion today. And what I would like to say is that I'm so proud, elated and honored I mean, how far we have gone, how far the OKHF Foundation, the Black and White Party, has gone. I mean, a few years ago, we were engaged in giving aid to so many orphanages across the Cameroon and Africa and some other parts of the world. But this year we have introduced a very important philanthropic initiative. That is, we targeted, a few scholars in Cameroon in different schools in different regions, and we awarded 100 scholarships to students in all the 10 provinces in Cameroon. This is an area that we have focused and we are investing a lot, this year. And it has made a significant impact, to our children in Cameroon. We are so grateful for that. But I want to thank all our supporters, all our donors, and people like you who are coming from abroad, to make it happen for us. We are so grateful. And every year, our leadership is always adding some other new innovations, to make our own organization, look a little different across the globe. We are so happy. And we are honored and elated, for what we are doing. We are serving a good cause, one of the best causes that I would say in the whole world. I went to Cameroon last time and I visited one of our orphanages, and they were so grateful that I came, and they told a lot of stories about what we are doing and the impact that they are having in their own local communities because of what we are doing here. So I take this opportunity to thank all the donors. I'm the Secretary General of this organization to start with. I want to take this opportunity to thank all those who come here every year, to support us. I just want to let them know that they are supporting one of the best causes that they can think of in the world. And that together we are making a lot. We are making a lot of impact on children and the underprivileged or underprivileged population across Cameroon, Africa, and the entire world in general. Sophie, I will not end without thanking you so much. Thank you all your delegation that comes from all over the world, from across Europe, to support us make this happen. It cannot be just by ourselves. Your own contributions are enormous. I want to thank you so much. Our donors, please, we are on a good cause. We ask you to come again next year, support us so we can change the world. We can change the world. We are so happy. I'm so grateful, honored, elated, and I'm so proud to be the Secretary General of this organization, because we are making significant progress. We are making a lot of impact on across the world, on those who really need, our service, and on the privileged people across the world. Thank you so much, Mr. Sope.
This is my very first attendance in this foundation. I did my research before coming. I really like what Dr. Eyong Ebot is doing. I've been here just for like a year, but this is my very first experience about this. But when I watch the videos and when I listen to Dr. Eyong talking from 10,000 kids to 100,000, that's a lot. So I believe in education, and I believe in what Dr. Eyong is doing. This is my very, very first experience, and to be very honest with you, every other black and white party, I'll be part of it. Personally, I have to contact Dr. Eyong to see if I can be a member to support in any way. I'm very, very impressed with the idea. I'm impressed with the ideology. Very few people can do this. We are in a country where we have opportunities, and when you are blessed, you should always think of blessing the less privileged. And this initiative that Orphan Kids Foundation have is something that I really appreciate. And I just want to say thank you, Dr. Ayong. Thank you to organize this great event, and thank you so much with a passion to help the less privileged. I support you with all my heart. Thank you.
Alors, nous arrivons au terme de cette belle soirée qui a été magnifiée par la présence de Petit Pays pour un live qui a pratiquement duré 3 à 4 heures de temps. Il faut aussi dire que c'est pratiquement la fin, 10 ans après, n'est-ce pas, de cette magnifique fondation. Alors, je suis avec Eyong Ebot, le docteur, le président fondateur d'ailleurs de cette fondation, qui nous dira un tout petit peu comment il a démarré, qu'est-ce qui l'a motivé et pourquoi il décide d'arrêter subitement cette belle œuvre caritative. Bonsoir, docteur.
Good evening, sir.
Docteur, qu'est-ce qui vous a motivé à monter une telle fondation? La base, what is the beginning?
Yeah, you know, in life you have to always look at where you came from. And when I look at where I came from, my beginning told me that you don't get everything at once. You get everything bit by bit. And if I look back, I see that some of us have been blessed. Blessed not because we have a fortune to succeed in life, but blessed because there are also people out there who touch their hand to us to find ourselves where we are. You know, coming from my background, I've lived all my life having help from institutions. I was in scholarship right from secondary school. I was on scholarship while I traveled to Germany. I was on scholarship while I worked in America. So if I look at the educational aspect of my life, I've always been privileged to go to school, get my degrees for free, virtually for free. So I find myself blessed, and I look at those who don't have parents, those who cannot afford, would have one day, if they were like me, what would their life would have been? So that's why we go back and say, if there's a way we could give a token or give help so that they could also have a future, that's my call to the cause which we started long ago in 2010 to promote and make awareness in the world that while some of us succeed in one way or the other in different struggles, there are people out there who are yearning for our help.
10 years later, 10 ans après, quels ont été les hauts et quels ont été les bas de cette fondation d'après vous?
Oh yeah, you know, anytime when you start anything in this world, whether it's a business, whether it's a non-profit or a profit business, there is always a time where the beginning will never be difficult, easy. The beginning is never easy. Why? Because it's not that you don't have the know-how, it's not that you don't know what to do, but there is a base to learn. You have to learn from that base, make some mistakes, look at how the whole miniature about what you want to do and the prospects of it fall back on you. So basically, okay, Jeff, since it started, we have been in a progress. We have not been a surmountable fast progress. We have been going bit by bit until where we are today. So those who are with us will know that at one point we could not have the population you have today. Yeah, I mean, when we had our first event, like I always say, we sold 60 tickets. Today we are talking about a landscape where we went from 60 to 800 to 400 to 500 to 300. So it's always a progressive move, and we learn every day on what happened and how can we fix it. So basically we have gone so far that we are now stable, and this stability shows exactly from the results we put out there to help those orphans.
En termes de bilan, quel a été, en termes de chiffres, les bilans chiffrés 10 ans après?
I think 10 years today, when I look back, I would say that there are a lot of stuff we have done for orphans, not in Cameroon, but all over Africa. We have helped orphans in Nigeria. We have helped orphans in Congo. We have helped orphans in South Africa. We have helped orphans in Zimbabwe. That are all developing countries like us. So that's where we share our mind. We make people get aware of what we are doing.
Alors, Président, j'ai entendu dire que c'est l'événement qui rassemble le plus d'Africains ici à Atlanta. Mais pourquoi subitement vous décidez d'arrêter?
Yeah, the point there is we have done this black and white, and this is like, I would say, the 13th edition. Basically, if you do something for 13 years, it means you are not going bad. It means there's something good coming out of it. And in that case, you try to look at it and say, even though you have gone to this level, can you try to think about a different way of succeeding to reach out to your people, raise funds for those orphans, but don't kill yourself down with only one concept, black and white party. So we are looking at the black and white as a party that has generated us to this level, but it's also time we go above the party style and start thinking about other avenues to raise funds. We must not only raise funds through a party. We could raise funds directly through other mediocres, and that's why we have decided that moving forward, we shall have a different pattern of raising funds for our organization.
Docteur, pour clôturer, plus ou moins l'avant-dernière question, est-ce que vous ne pensez pas pouvoir laisser davantage orphelins, ces enfants orphelins que vous avez longtemps soutenus depuis plus de 10 ans?
Oh no, OKHF, when we say black and white is no more, we're not saying OKHF is no, OKHF will still be there. We are just saying that the way of raising money, the way of coming out, getting money to give to these orphans, the way of getting help would not only be through a party. You understand? We have to look at different avenues, reaching out to our sponsors, reaching out to our donors, reaching out to every person in a different way. Just take for example, we are going to be sending 9 million francs CFA every 8 to 9 months. That's the scholarship. That's what costed us this year. So we have to do that for 5 years for all the 10 provinces in Cameroon. So you cannot say we just sit there and wait until you have a black and white party in November. Then you think about the orphans out of the other countries. You see, so we have a different concept of saying we cannot just sit and fold our arms and wait for one party, which means that if the party doesn't go well, then the orphans, no. So we are just trying to diversify our way of helping orphans.
Pour clôturer, il y a eu des soutiens de la première heure, des toutes premières personnes qui vous ont tendu la main, qui vous ont soutenu. Auriez-vous un message à toutes ces personnes qui étaient là dès les débuts et qui sont restées fidèles, loyales à la fondation jusqu'aujourd'hui?
Well, I can't call names, I cannot call names of those who have helped us to where we are today. We have a lot of them out there. I remember in our first fundraising, which we did in 2010, we had a lady who brought a kit in the hall. And while she saw that people were giving $100, $200, $300, $400, she got up with a $1 bill and came to the MC and gave the MC. You see, when you see a kid give $1 to like that, you start thinking about how many $1 we could collect to help those kids there. Imagine 10 million people giving you $1. That's $10 million. You see that? So we want to thank everybody. The big donors, the small donors, the volunteers. If you look at today, most of the work here was done by volunteers. You are even part of it. You are volunteering to come to our event, not because of money, but just because you know that what we're doing is going further apart. So if I want to start thanking you, I should thank you for doing exactly what you're doing.
En tout cas, c'est les rideaux qui se ferment ici 10 ans après cette fondation OKHF qui a passé, n'est-ce pas, tout son temps à apporter à cette jeunesse africaine, aux orphelins d'Afrique. Le docteur Eyon Ebot l'a si bien dit, ça n'a pas été seulement le Cameroun, mais pratiquement tous les pays d'Afrique subsaharienne qui ont été soutenus tout au long de ces 10 dernières années. Le merci revient également à toutes ces personnes qui ont contribué et nous vous remercions d'avoir accepté d'être des nôtres tout au long de cette soirée avec Petit Pays en live pour clôturer, n'est-ce pas, cette belle aventure de la fondation OKHF. Merci, Président, et vraiment vous souhaite le meilleur pour la suite.
Well, I want to thank everybody who was here. I also want to thank the crew who has made this happen. I want to thank Petit Pays. As you know, it's not just a friend.
Il a été comme une mascotte finalement pour cette
Exactly, yeah. Petit Pays, this is his fifth time is playing. I started with Petit Pays in 2013, so this is 10 years working with Petit Pays, not only as a partner for the foundation. I work with him as a manager, I've worked with him as a producer.
Il faut signaler que c'est la première fois éventuellement qu'il fait le live, puisqu'il a toujours joué en playback, mais pour la première fois, vous avez tenu à ce qu'il fasse un live pour le public d'Atlanta.
Et avec Sam Visa qui vient au Cameroun et de Paris au complet. So it's a little bit touching to see that he had a show yesterday in Douala or Mispo, and in 24 hours he is here for OKHF. That is something which I don't know, it's not money anymore. It's somebody who really has the mind to support somebody like me and also to support kids in Africa. So I want to always say he's somebody whom I work with as a friend, and I work with him also as a big brother who tells me exactly how things are going. And I mean, nobody can say it's about money between me and Petit Pays, because just look at what has just happened in 24 hours. I mean, nobody does that. Look at even his shape, look at his condition. You know, for somebody to do that, it means that the person has a mind and courage to help you. So I want to give big kudos to him. I want to give big kudos to Sam Visa for taking that time here, coming to spend this weekend with us and going back. So I just think that it's time to tell Petit Pays also that time to move on. Time to look at different avenues, time to look at different ways of succeeding. And I think that he is terrific enough to know exactly how to go about himself. And he has done that for a couple of years. And I mean, we still remain friends. We work together when need be. But I know that as time goes on, we all have to always focus on the future.
Thank you, Président. Merci d'avoir été des nôtres et la semaine prochaine.
Merci. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
La maman au bandé, yeah, Nyokse, 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 le sol, la gafa. No tondi mba monde we no lelemba. Abi no tondi mba monde we no kwatamba. De ponde mende boy, o mende diamba. Onda di boy mende boy, o mende bangamba. Aye, aye, aye. Aye, aye, aye. Nayo, toujours. Vive les VIP. Tout le monde est beau ici ce soir. On people, Nanyanga people. I love you. Aduwala, Sanyos. Aduwala, Sanyos. Abaminda, 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 Sanyos. Aduwala, Sanyos. Aduwala, Sanyos. Ayawonde, Sanyos. Amutaba, Sanyos. Abafusame, Sanyos. Amafe, Sanyos. Aweya, Tiko Mutengene, Sanyos. Abamenda, Sanyos. Alimbe, Sanyos. Abamenda, Sanyos. Abigane, 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 Abigane, Sanyos. Abigane, Sanyos. Abamenda, Sanyos. Abanyangi, Sanyos. Attendez,